Ndiyanibulisa bazalwane ngayo limini namhlanje ngegama lenkosi yethu Yesu Kristu. Amen. It is an honor and a privilege indeed uba namhlanje sizothetha ngale topic yodata ethi spiritual leader at home. Utata eyinkokheli yokomoya ekhaya. Sawubize siqonde kakuhle ke masiye pha elizwini likaThixo kwincwadi yabase-Efese isahluko sesihlanu ivesi 22 sime kula vesi 33 funda ngolhlobo kule Bible ke yesingesi. Wives, submit yourselves to your husbands as to the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body, of which he is the Savior. Now, as the church submits to Christ, so also wives should submit to their husbands in everything. Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her, to make her holy, cleansing her by the washing with the water through the word, and to present her to himself as a radiant church without stain or wrinkle or any other blemish, but holy and blameless. In the same way, husbands ought to love their wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself. After all, no one ever hated his own body, but he feeds and cares for it, just as Christ does to the church. For we are members of his body. For this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. This is a profound mystery, but I am talking about Christ and the church. However, each one of you also must love his wife as he loves himself, and the wife must respect her husband. Lifunda kake ngolo hlobo ilizwi likaThixo. I just want to draw your attention botata to this point nina ke eningamadoda ezindlini zenu njengenkokheli. Wena njengendoda you are a leader endlini yakho. Le leadership oyinikiweyo it's a God-given responsibility, and if you don't look after this responsibility, God is going to keep you accountable. Uzakuphendula kuThixo ukuthi usapho lwakho njengenkokheli ulikhokhele njani wena ekhaya. Now, okokuqala ndifuna sibone ukuthi what leadership is not. Well, leadership is not that because wena uyinhloko you are the boss. Phaku verse 22 and 24 ukuthi wena umjongele phansi unkosikazi wakho athi noba unento ayithetha ungafuna ukuyimamela uphethe ngelithi mna ndiyinhloko. Haya kunjalongo. Irresponsibility oyinikiweyo is a responsibility to serve. So okay, don't be proud of that. Now, and then point number 2, leadership starts with your spirituality. Izinga lakho lokomoya, your spiritual life. Uyabona ispirituality ithetha indlela wena onxibelelana ngayo kunye noThixo. Kufuneka wena njengotata oyinkokheli ekhaya ube nexesha lokudibana noThixo, ube wedwa naye, funde ilizwi likaThixo. Back to the basics, quiet time. Uve uThixo uthini ukuze uphathele ewe usapho lwakho ekhaya. Now, oku ke kuthetha ukuthi ke ngoku lonto ithetha ukuthi point number 3, it means you are caring, unenkathalo. Ithi iverse 25 and 26 ukuthi uKristu walithanda ibandla wazincama ngenxa yalo, wazinikela ukuze yena abe yinto yonke kulo ibandla. It means you care. Ilizwi likaThixo lilo kaloku eli funeka lisetyenziswe endlini yakho. Kukho into ekuthiwa yi-family altar, whereby as a family you sit together around the table and read the word, because it is the word that changes lives in your home. I want to bring this also to you. Point number 4, you have a vision. Unombono onawo. Remember kaloku, wena njengotata endlini yakho ungumfundisi. Unkosikazi nabantwana libandla lakho elingena ekhaya every day. Mamela, without the church at home, there is no church apho nidibana khona. When you go to the bigger church, that's when you get ukuvuseleleka nokuqinisekiswa kwezinto ezisekelezwe ekhaya. You tata, you are a spiritual leader at home. You must care. Kanti ke kule ndawo ke ye-vision, it means phaa verse 27, uthi phaya umbhali, the husband is to present his wife blameless, without a blemish. Ngamanye amazwi, your wife and your family, you've got to present them kuThixo bengenabala, bengenasibhidi. Wena njengenkokheli, what is your vision ngefamily yakho? What is your vision ngebandla lakho elisendlini nabantwana bakho? Look at that vision. As a leader, spiritual leader, you need to know. Lastly, point number 5, you have what you call the golden rule. Verse 28 and 29. Apho sifumanisa ukuthi ayikho indoda eyawuthi izonde umzimba wayo iphinde ithande unkosikazi. Vice versa. If uyayithanda inkosikazi yakho, nawe ke uyazithanda. So ke ngoku athamangesi xa ithetha what goes around comes around. Ngendlela uthanda ngayo ibandla lisekhaya ulikhokhela, lonto izawuphinde ibuyele kuwe. That is the golden rule. Into onga wena abantu bangayenza kuwe, yenza yona nawe kwabanye ibandla lakho. Now I'm rounding off. Namhlanje siphila kwimihla challenge. Le mihla challenge esiphila kuyo ile mihla ye-COVID ye-lockdown. Now is the time ukuthi wena ke tata njengokuba singasayi enkonzweni, the church at home must be vibrant. The church at home must grow. The church at home must be covered through you as the spiritual leader. Nansi into ebuhlungu eyenzekayo, when we look over the news, sibone abuse, gender-based violence, and abantu abanale violence ngabantu abangamadoda otata. Tata, wena endlini yakho, what are you teaching? It's not enough ukuthi not in my name. Mamela, that's not enough. What are you doing? What are the fruit and the seed that you are planting in your family, in your church? Bazalwane, uThixo woxolo asincede. Ukuze le violence lapha ngaphandle, how can we curb it as a spiritual leader? Is that your spirituality must step up to the plate. Number 1. Number 2, you start also to be caring. And number 3, you've got a vision. And lastly, you are having that golden rule. Therefore, you are a leader. Lead your church. God has given you as a leader. May God bless you. Amen.